coming today. This is a very special event for rural housing at the Department of Agriculture. It is a rare individual indeed that gets this award, and this award has not been given out every year. It's just when someone does such a super job in supporting the community and housing that this award has been given out. Our state director is here today, Mr. Terry Bruner, to present the award. He'll give you a little bit of history on maybe who some of the people are that have won the award. I'd like to recognize the mayor and thank you so much for coming out and joining us today. And are there any representatives from the congressional offices here? I don't see. No? Also, I'd like to welcome Valerie Lamont from our Aztec office, who is the loan specialist there who helped make this all happen and work with our awardee today. So without further ado, Terry?
Okay, thanks, Art. Thanks for having me out today. It's good to see you. Thank you, Mr. Ramirez. I'm Terry Bruner. I'm the State Director for Rural Development at the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and we're here today to talk about our Hero Award. This month June is National Homeownership Month. Across the federal government, we're celebrating homeownership and all that it means to rural America and helping to strengthen the fabric of these rural communities. At USDA Rural Development, we get involved directly with homeowners through our loan program so they can buy, build, or rehab a home. We've done many of those out here in Grants, New Mexico. We also have home loan guarantees to incentivize banks to lend more for rural homeowners. And then we also have a home repair program for senior citizens and low-income individuals, grants and loans available to help fix up homes, and that's what we're talking about today. So the work that Mr. Rael has done through his company is really important to keeping people in their homes. Many senior citizens across rural New Mexico have a difficult time staying in their home, and it's often because of a home repair issue. Something as simple as needing a ramp or needing new windows. Those types of things can prevent them from staying in that home that they've lived in for so many years. So as we do these home repairs, we do more than 60 a year across New Mexico for seniors. What we're trying to do is give them that little extra time in that home by extending the life of that home with a new roof or something like that. We've traveled all across the state and looked at these repairs and profiled the importance of making sure people have a good home to live in. And it's really sad to see these just simple, tiny repair issues that cost a few $1,000s maybe, driving people out of their homes and forcing them into another area where they don't want to live. So it's more inspirational to hear about that homeowner, that senior citizen that was able to take advantage of our program and get that new roof or those new windows that allows them to live in that home that they don't want to leave necessarily, that family home. So we've seen all sorts of inspirational tales across the state about how USDA's funds have been used to help senior citizens in their home. Part of what we do with these home repairs is we require seniors to get a contractor estimate to understand how much those repairs will cost. And if we don't have a decent contractor in the area, those repairs will not happen. And so one of the things that I've talked to our staff about is getting a really good partnership with a local contractor that can go around and do these much needed repairs. I think our partnership may have started back with Acoma. Back at Acoma Pueblo, we did about 12 home repairs for seniors. These are seniors that were waiting for a decade for simple repairs to their home. Their homes had deteriorated substantially, and Danny and his business went around and helped about a dozen or so seniors with these home repairs at Acoma Pueblo, and he's done more and more here in Grants and through the entire Northwest. I kind of wish we could clone him. I wish the technology was there to make a few more of these guys so that we could cover more of the state. But the work that Danny has done has been significant, and in some years has been as much of as a fifth or so of the entire work we're doing across the state. And what I love about the work that Danny is doing is he really tries to fit these seniors within a budget and get them the most for their money. So we have up to $7,500 in grants available to senior citizens to fix up their home, and Danny has maximized that. and often goes above and beyond to make that extra repair that needs to be made. Because as you all know, you get into a house and you think it needs X, Y, and Z, but when you get into it, you see there's even more repairs that are needed, and Danny can scope those out and get those done as well. And that's really crucial to some of these senior citizens. So in the past, we have awarded what we call a Hero Award to people across the state that are making an extra special effort on housing. People like Terry Baca from the New Mexico Mortgage Finance Authority that helps people get into homes, and former Representative Joe Skeen that was very passionate about housing issues in the southern part of the state. And we've only given out 4 of these awards, but the more that we looked at Danny's story and the work that he had done over the years, the more we were inspired by what he's done, and we thought, we need to acknowledge what he's done, to not only tell him we appreciate where he's gone with our programs, but advertise it and let people know the good work that's going on in Grants and around this area, much of it due to Danny's leadership. So with that, I wanted to make this award to Mr. Danny Rael, and this plaque reads, on behalf of the United States Department of Agriculture's Rural Housing Service, the Hero Award is presented to Danny Rael for your dedication and commitment to provide good quality housing to the people of New Mexico. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good work.
You could look this way. Three will smile. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And I've got these here also.
I also have a couple notes that I wanted to read. Just a note from Congressman Steve Pierce, who writes on today's occasion.
45 years. So this is the first time he starts doing a lot of work on it. But the assistance comes through USDA. USDA is funding through an Aztec office through one of our project coordinators, Valerie. And Valerie helps us fund the elderly, disabled, those who are in need of assistance, who are having a hard time maintaining their house. The project takes care of doing roofs, bathrooms, walk-in showers, enlarging door openings. The project is anything to do with ADA for handicap assistance, ramps, grab bars. So we do a lot of work for the different individuals, the elderly, the disabled, those who are unable to take care of themselves. The reason I want to say that I've been in this project, I've been helping Dad now for many, many, many years. I want to say business has been 45 years of business. I've been helping Dad since I was a little boy. We're 3 generations. The 3 generations consist of my grandfather, my father, myself. I would like to make this a 4th generation, pass it on to my boys and my children. Dad actually bought the tools and equipment from my grandfather in 1968. And what that means is that we still have some of those original tools. We still maintain them. We still keep them up. They're craftsmen, one of the better tools known. And I'm proud to say Grandpa's tools. We've been in business, like I say, 45 years now. And just having a great time helping people. We help people just like Mr. Ramirez, who it's very difficult for him to get around anymore, but it makes it easy for us to come in with our crew, our mom, dad helping, and we just make accommodate a better lifestyle for them. We help them in everything that life has so they can enjoy life. So I take this time to thank you, Mr. Ramirez, for allowing us to be one of your contractors to do work here locally. We travel throughout the 4 corners area doing work for USDA. And what that means is that we just enjoy. We're not limited just to Grants and Milan, but we go throughout the state. Being licensed contractors, we're able to do electrical, construction of all types, light remodeling. We hold a general construction license, a GB98 and an EE98. So that means that we really take honor in working for our community. We take pride in the work we do. We wouldn't be here 45 years if we didn't do quality work, because word gets around really fast.
Did you get everything okay yesterday?
Yes,
Okay.
appreciate it.
Did you
You guys in Zuni next week, huh?
We're in Zuni next week. Zuni and Gallup next week. We're in Zuni Pueblo at 10 o'clock on the 18th, and then at 2 o'clock
I think these might be worn down a little bit.
at in Gallup.
There.
And our administrator for housing is coming in from Washington.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You want to do put that one
That's the
back?
same position that Art used to have years ago.
So you guys have a lot of stuff going on this month with the home ownership month, huh?
Absolutely.
A lot.
That's
You know what
nice.
I'm talking about?
Right.
The white plumber's tape.
Except for his leg, he has trouble with his legs.
I guess Terry's really into it. He went right past the cookies, right to work.
He did get a cookie.
I got 2
before.
cookies.
Oh, you already got
Took care of that.
it. Prepayment, huh?
Took care of that first.
There you go. We know what the priorities are, huh?
Priority.
And they're homemade too, so.
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah, for Miss Rael, right?
Right.
Yep.
She made the sandwiches
She
too.
got up last night and made me some cookies. Please, honey.
Now we know the secret to keeping you going, huh?
So see if I could slap the head and go get one of those right hot out of the oven.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
not
Oh.
for you. I said, but I got a test of it.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly, quality control.
Yeah.
We got a little leak down there.
Okay, good.
You want to check
It
it out
might
later?
be the washing machine. I'll check that out here.
It looks like it's busted on the seams. All right, well.